Hey guys, this is Nick at the Elgin location. We're going to be showing you the phone count, accessory count process through back office. So normally everyone would be doing RQ. I think this is so much more easier, more convenient, and honestly, Select has just been a blessing. I've worked in an AR door before, and let me tell you, when I came over to Select, things are easy. So we're going to open up back office in the normal sense through tools. We are going to sign in. And then in this front tab, it's our inventory tab. So we're going to go down here to physical counts. So in our physical counts, we will have a few things. You'll be able to look up some counts that you've done before, a view by status. So if you're doing a specific status count, which rarely we'll ever do. So initially, we'll always come down here to scan and count. From scan and count, you'll have these four options here. So a complete count is where we'll normally do our Tuesdays and Thursday counts for phones, accessories, whatever it may be. And a spot count is basically, say we are doing SIM cards and we're trying to figure out our SIM card variants if everything is fine. A spot count will just give you the variances on whatever you scan. So if you're trying to figure out how many specific item you have in a spot count, you'll do this, and then it'll be able to tell you exactly where you're missing in variances, what you do and don't have, without having to do a full count completely. And then of course, serialized and non-serialized are pretty simplistic in the sense. Non-serialized will be accessories, and serialized will be your phones. Now with being Select, our SIM cards that we get, those SIM card kits, those are actually a part of our accessory counts. So those will not be a part of the phone count. So again, the complete sale right there is going to be the same sense that it's going to be the actual count. So if you're doing a spot count, make sure you click that. Otherwise, you're going to be doing a full complete count, and then it's going to be a process. So with that, you'll hit scan, and it'll come up with a little box. So I mean, I can probably just do this. It won't really matter. You'll get this little box, and then you literally just start scanning everything that you need. Afterwards, when you are done, you'll hit OK. I wonder if it'll do anything since I didn't scan anything. Let me grab something to scan. Nope. Nope, you're all good. Sorry about that, UPS. So you'll scan in. So I'm going to do a spot count on my Samsung accessories here. You'll scan it in. You'll hit OK. You'll hit reconciliation. And right here, it's going to tell me I have a variance of 1, that I'm short 1 because I only scanned 1. So I would have had to go through, make sure I actually have 2 because this is where my variance is. So this will be the same thing for a phone count. If you miss a phone, if you overscan something, if you scan the ICCID or the SKU over the IMEI, it'll tell you right here and you'll be able to look it up and kind of verify it. So now you also have the option to do scan additional items, so that'll allow you to go back and say like, okay, I found it, I can scan it, or you can come in here to the physical count. You'll hit like 1 because you know what, I found the second one. I just missed the scan, I overlooked it. You can hit save and exit, go back to reconciliation. Oop, my bad. You'll hit 2 because that's exactly what you have. Save and exit. If I go to reconciliation, it'll say everything is fine. So then all you do is go to complete reconciliation, and that's it. So in that sense, with accessories and phones, it's cut and paste. You just go through those steps, and it's pretty simple in the sense, once you've completed everything, it'll give you the full variance counts. You can print it out, and then you can append it later. What I mean by appending is, so let's open up another spot count. Actually, I don't think it'll work for spot counts. I think it only does it when it does a complete count, which is the problem. So we will hit OK, reconciliation, and then I've got this. I'm like, okay, cool. So say I save and exit, and then I completely close out my count. You can open up physical counts again. Don't think it'll work for spot counts since we're just spot checking, but maybe. Oh, okay, it works. So you can do reconciliation there, or when it comes down to here, it'll ask you a different question, which will be basically if you want to append it or start a new scan. So If I come to spot and go to non-serialized, I'll scan it, and it'll ask me new scan, append scan, or cancel. Append scan will basically just means to continue the scan, and then a new scan is basically saying, I don't care about what I just scanned before, I'm gonna restart. So again, if we append the scan, it'll ask us here, so I'll scan this again for the second time. So now it's gonna tell me I have 2 and that everything should be fine. So when I hit reconciliation, no problems. Complete it, and that's it. So then after that, your scan's pretty much done and time to move on. Again, if you guys have any questions, I'm at the Elgin store here in Chicago, District 2. I'm available for any kind of issues or needs. I promise the back office stuff seems confusing at first, but once you get a hang of it, it's super simple.